What's up, Chicago, and welcome back to Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Miss Hip Hop. And today, y'all, we have a really dope interview with a dope ass guest. You know what I'm saying? He's all the way from Clifton, New Jersey, and we're going to be discussing two of his songs off his EP, October Baby, Caroline, and I'm Up, featuring NyQuil. So without
Right.
further ado, bring it to the mic, my boy, Ghost, the great one. What's up, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm all right. I appreciate you reaching out. Shout out to you.
For
Shout out to the
sure.
whole Chi-Town.
Chi-Town.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm born and raised in Passaic, New Jersey. I just live out here in Clifton.
Oh,
But
okay.
we good though. It's the same county, different towns, but whatever.
For sure, for sure. Definitely feel you on that one. Okay, so Ghost, we start off each and every interview with an icebreaker question for the artist. So let's hop to it.
Okay.
What are your goals for the last few months of 2020?
Stay COVID free. You know what I'm saying? Uh definitely staying healthy, staying safe, and just trying to keep my head above the water.
Amen, brother, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. And
Yes,
try to keep kicking off this music thing.
definitely got to keep doing that. Got to stay grinding. Got to stay consistent. So yeah,
100%, yeah.
for sure. Okay, so tell the people out there a little bit about yourself and like why you chose music as a career move.
Um, like I said, born and raised in Passaic, New Jersey. Um, Started rapping maybe about 17, 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know what a 16 was, so I just write like a full notebook page front and back and just
Damn.
recite those same bars at like house parties and whatnot, and people was feeling it. And
So
like,
you
yo, you
used to
should keep.
rap at the house parties?
Yeah, like, we be there. This is just a party, just like me with my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and people was telling me like, yo, your shit is dope. Like, you should keep going.
Yeah.
So as I got older, I got better. I learned how to formulate it, better and more professional.
That's what's up. So, can you remember, like, I mean, you probably can't, but like one of your first freestyles, like, you know what I'm saying, like what you were talking about?
Man, it was something like I said something like, if I'm swinging the iron, you better duck. Them shots like hockey pucks, they
Mm,
leaving you stuck.
mm.
I rap raw like Monday nights. I don't know. It was something like that. It was crazy though. There was a lot
Uh,
of punchlines.
yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah.
punchlines.
Yeah, you got a lot of punchlines in your work too. That's why I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Okay. So, like, tell me how it was, like, you know what I'm saying, growing up in the part of Jersey that you're from, and how that environment influenced your music, so to speak.
I mean, I came up in the era. I was raised in the. I like to say the golden era of hip hop.
Mm,
So we grew up off the Biggie, off the
Wu-Tang,
Nas, off the J,
for
off the
sure,
Wu Tang.
for sure.
The Locks, G Unit.
Yeah, yeah.
So everybody around my way was out with their little radios, blasting, the mixtapes, the G Units, the D Blocks, and it was just like a culture for us. You know what I'm saying? People was on the block hustling, doing what they had to do to make money as young kids, and we come up in poverty. It's like any other rapper's story. You know.
Yeah, from rags to riches, supposedly speaking.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some are more authentic than others because there's a lot of pump fakers out here.
Ain't it though? Ain't it? For
Yeah.
real,
Not
man.
yeah. Not say out here, like I don't mean like out here where I'm specifically at, but like
Hmm.
just in the game, it's a lot of pump fakers out there.
Period. Yeah. For real, no cap. Like, So how would you say you hustled your way to this point right here? Like as far as, because you said you grew up in the golden age of hip hop. I mean, I'm saying though, like, were you selling like 8 tracks out the back of your car? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was you
Nah,
doing?
nah. I mean, I was recording, and I had a. There was times where there was people who wanted to so-called manage me and whatnot, and try to put me down with like certain little rap clicks and whatnot. And at the end of the day, it just wasn't the best move for me. So when I felt like I was old enough to be able to take it into my own hands, you know what I'm saying? Be able to go to the studios on my own and come out my own pocket and do what I had to do, I took off.
Yeah, definitely. You came up with your own plan instead of being a part of somebody else's plan, which is the wrong thing to do.
Right, right, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I like that. You led yourself to this point. So that's inspirational right there, motivation and shit, you know.
I mean, we
Um,
still got a ways to go. We just beginning. We just
I
getting
know.
started, you
I
know.
know.
So
I
yeah,
know. But it's a beautiful thing to be a part of the underground hip hop world because that's the story. That's where the story starts. It doesn't end there, but it starts there, you know. When you
yeah,
get to the point where you are, that's when you start giving back to where you came from because you can't
for
forget where you
sure.
come from.
Definitely not. Never that.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure, man. So like who are some of your greatest inspirations
Hip
in
hop wise,
music?
or just like
Yep.
music wise?
Can we do both?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, I mean, I grew up off the, hip hop, R&B,
Mm-hmm.
Puerto Rican, so we listen, my family listened to Spanish, so
Oh yeah.
but musically, I was always big on the locks, Jadakiss, Jay-Z, of course, Nas, Biggie, Wu-Tang, uh, Redman, Joe Button, a lot of Jersey rappers, Naughty by Nature,
Mm.
people like that. Even R&B like Usher, Boys to Men, Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Prince. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Hmm.
Stuff like that.
Definitely, definitely. I definitely felt that. Those are some legends right there.
Yeah, yeah. I rap, you know what I'm saying, but my ear is everywhere.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, it is. I could tell in your rhymes, like your rhyme scheme. But like, who would you who would you like want to collaborate with in the future? Like somebody that you quote unquote look up to.
Somebody that's in the game right now, it gotta be Jadakiss or Styles P.
Hell yeah, man. Jadakiss the shit. I love Jadakiss, like for real.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Yes. Would you ever like, you know, do a track that had a hook with a female on there, so to speak?
Of course.
I think that would
I
be
got a
hot.
song I got a song on my EP called October Baby. It's called Reignite. And it's
Okay, I must have
yeah,
missed that one. Yeah,
featuring featuring a beautiful young woman by the name of Dev Divine,
Steph Devon.
and she's singing on the hook. She's actually my girlfriend.
Really?
Yes, very
Damn.
talented, very
Okay.
talented artist.
I'm gonna have to go back on repeat on that one. I listened to the whole thing, but I was like getting ready in the mirror and shit, when vibing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely it's definitely a vibe. It's definitely got like that real hip hop feel to it,
for
and
sure, for sure.
she did her thing on that. So shout out to you, baby.
Oh, it's so sweet. May have to get her on the show, you know?
Right,
Keep it
right,
in the family,
definitely.
baby.
Yeah, she working.
Hell yeah. And
We moving, we moving.
speaking of October Baby, let's actually talk about the two songs on there that I really fuck with. Now you just came out with a video for Caroline, and let me tell you what
Hmm.
I thought. Look, I listened to the song first and I was feeling it. When I saw the video, it put it more into perception what the song was actually, the concept of the song was actually about. Because you're
Right.
talking about people that basically counted you out in the beginning and how you
Hmm.
still had to go out there and do your grind and hustle and do your thing.
Right.
Then you get to the part of where, okay, this young lady named Caroline comes along. She don't have no self-esteem. She committed suicide. Tell me more
Right.
about that. Like, how did this intertwine with the two?
Caroline was actually somebody that I knew. She was she was an older lady at the time. She was probably maybe like mid to late 30s, and I was young. I was young, and there was a point in my life where I was in the streets hustling and whatnot. And she came around a little bit, and she came around for a little while. Pardon me, I was getting a phone call, and I used to sell to her. I used to sell to her and whatnot, and
Damn.
she actually quit. She stopped messing around with the drugs and whatnot, and she passed away.
Right.
Yeah, she OD'd off, I guess, a bad batch or something
Oh my God.
from somewhere else. Definitely not from me, but
Yes. That's
yeah.
sad.
Yeah. So it was just something that I just wanted to throw in there real quick.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, I noticed in the song you just barely scratched the surface on it. So, I had to bring it up though because that's the name of the song, Caroline.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. So I don't want to get too much into it, but so you used to sell back then, and you got into music, and you put
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in your music, your background.
yeah. I mean, not like every song.
No, not every song. No, 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 no. But because I didn't
Yeah,
even know about that part of your life and everything. But I find it fascinating that you can go from that to this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Um,
I did it for
so,
a little bit. It wasn't, it was always risky for me. So I wasn't like heavy with that.
mhm.
I was in the streets, but we was doing other things too. But
Yeah,
the whole drug selling thing, like I done had too many homeboys going in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a in and out thing for me.
right, right. Got you. You learned early.
Right, right.
Beautiful. Now let's talk about the video, because now who shot the video, first of all?
My homeboy Quentin Films. He's a dope director. He actually shoots videos for a good friend of mine, Kaimo, who's an artist out here in Passaic, New Jersey. He definitely got a buzz out here. He's definitely doing his thing. So he shoots his videos, Quentin Films. Shout out to both of them. They definitely
Definitely.
putting on. Definitely putting on for the town.
Yeah, definitely doing it for the culture, for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of the culture, now, Lil Birdie told me in your song that you fuck with Fusion from Speak Your Mind Records. How did that come
Yeah.
about? Because he mixed well, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fusion's my dog. I know Fusion for a few years now. I was part of a rap crew. It was three of us, and one of them was actually really good friends with him. And
Mm-hmm.
the day I met him, we went to their house and we met. We all vibed and we all recorded like two songs together.
Mm-hmm.
And we just been cool, I guess, ever since. And then he stepped away from the rap thing for a little bit, to my
A long
understanding.
time.
He
A
was doing
long.
like he was like wrestling,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
crazy. Like I'm like, yeah,
Ain't it
you wrestling.
crazy?
And then he came back and he reached out to me for a feature and we did a couple joints together, some dope songs.
Hell
He put
yeah,
him
man.
he put one on his project and then he put another one out on the DSPs and whatnot. So shout out to Fusion, my dog.
Definitely. Shout out to Fusion. That's our dog. All right, man. Now I want to discuss the song with NyQuil. What's it called? I'm up. I'm up. Now that song right there was motivating right there for me. It's something that I can listen to daily, especially when I'm feeling like a little low, so I can get back up again. Like what you're
Right.
doing is right, like putting that inspiration and that influence in that song. So,
Hmm.
how did the concept of you and this rapper that you featured on there called Nyquil come together?
NyQuil is like my little brother, and he doing his thing, and he's a spitter.
Yeah,
Like he's a spitter. So the beat was made by my nephew, CJ Martin, who's my producer, my engineer,
shout
and
out.
he put the beat together. As soon as I heard the beat, I'm like, I need NyQuil on this. I reached out. It's never a problem for him to get on the song. Any song I need him to get on, he's there and he does his thing,
Yeah,
as you've heard.
definitely. Yeah, yeah, I did hear it. I heard it in the hook and I heard it in the verse.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, all y'all,
Definitely
man, y'all tight. All y'all tight. Your little clique, your little crew, for real. Keep doing that
appreciate
shit.
that. Appreciate that.
So what would you say, like, in your verse was the motivation for you to, like, I feel like you was getting shit off your chest, like,
Um, I just wanted to give it bars, honestly. Like
got
I
them.
called them up. I called them up and I was like, "Yo, we gotta talk that shit on here." So it
Hmm.
really wasn't a concept to it. It was just like get in the booth and go in.
Definitely.
So it's that's why I just jumped in. Like I'm back in the game. NyQuil actually has a mixtape called Nova King. So I'm
Oh,
back in the
shit.
game this time with NyQuil spitting that Nova King. I
Okay.
had, so I kind of shouted his project out on the verse too.
For sure.
And we,
Yeah.
we just I guess we just play well off each other when when we rhyming.
Hmm.
I actually got another joint with him that's dropping on my next project, Son of Raymond. It's called Breathe Easy, and that's crazy too.
That sound crazy. Just right there. Breathe easy. That
Yeah.
sound
So,
crazy. When is that project dropping though?
I'm looking at maybe probably like November-ish.
Yeah, you definitely gotta come back on the show and drop that joint. For
For
real.
sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I
We
fucks
about
with that.
halfway we about halfway done with it.
For real?
Yeah, we
How many
almost
tracks
done with
y'all
it.
got so far?
I got like 6.
That's not bad.
Yeah. We aiming for like 10 maybe. I
Mm-hmm.
gave him 7. I gave him 7 on October, baby. So that's kind of like the hors d'oeuvre, the
Yeah.
appetizer before the entree, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Definitely.
So yeah,
Are you gonna drop
son of
any
Rain.
more visuals?
Yeah, I'm looking to drop a couple more for October, baby. Definitely. Nyquil hit me up. He said, "Yo, we gotta shoot a video for Breathe Easy."
Yeah.
But I got a few more videos on my YouTube. I got a video for I'm Ready on my October Baby EP. I got a video called Closed Eyes, which is actually off the Son of Raymond project featuring my homie Stars Coleman, shot by Stars Coleman.
Stars Coleman. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, another
Remember
dope
that
rapper,
name.
and that's my guy, man.
That's what's up, man. I really like the interconnection that you all have together. I think that's dope that y'all support each other. So, speaking of
Right.
support, like who are some of your biggest supporters?
Uh, my homies, my families. I want to call the other rap artists from out here like my colleagues because we all do the same thing and we all in it for the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be able to get to that next level where we could be able to provide for our families and just live a better life.
For sure. Man, you got some
So
street smarts. I can tell. You looking around you like crazy.
yeah, nah, cause cops just pulled up in the parking lot and I had to make sure everything was straight.
No, I
We good
definitely
though.
felt that. Yeah, I know we good.
Ain't nothing
um,
illegal on me, so
hell no, no, except for that music, okay?
only if they bootleg is illegal. Don't
Right.
bootleg my shit.
Mm-mm. All right, man. So we're gonna wrap this interview up, but there's one last question I would like to ask you.
Okay.
Now, if not if and when, I would like to tell you that I want you and NyQuil to come back for a Breathe Easy because I'm looking forward to the video. I feel like that song about to be fire. I can feel
Definitely.
it. I ain't even heard it yet, but it's just something about it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
both of y'all need to come back on when y'all shoot that video so we can do a music review, period.
I'll definitely reach out to him on that for sure.
All right, man. That's what's up.
He always
Um,
with it, so you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be a problem.
yeah, he seemed like he be on it just like y'all do. So,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
He go hard, man. His whole team, man, they all fire.
yeah, that's what I'm looking forward
Shout
to,
out to
man.
Heavy Artillery. That's they squad. Shout out to Heavy Artillery.
I like that name, Heavy Artillery. I love that
Mhm.
name.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
they dope, man.
All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on Speak Your Mind today and blessing the mic. Your
I
presence was
appreciate it.
definitely needed. Now, I don't want to put you on the spot but can you give us like a little quick 16? No,
That's
it's okay.
easy.
Oh shit! Come on, man. Come on with it. My
I
favorite.
am I am the son of Raymond, tearing shit down with the one half of the French Connection. Two goats in this. Y'all ain't even young calves. Everyone claim that they all rap, but can't put together the format.
Mm.
Don't get caught up in my warpath. Bullets rain, that's the forecast. Mr. G, when I let it fly. MJ at the line with closed eyes. One in each hand, precise with the aim. Bang, you catch it from both sides. Stocks is low, but my dough rise. That's because I'm a hustler. My pops always told me you could sell anything as long as there's always customers. Something
Love
like
it. Love it. You claim you rap, but you can't figure out the format. Come on with it, man. Look
right,
at
right, right, right,
you. You be
right.
shining. You be shining on the microphone.
I appreciate that.
For sure, Ghost. Like I said, thank you again for coming back on the show.
No
You guys,
doubt.
y'all can catch Caroline on YouTube under Ghost the Great One, okay?
Yes,
And
yes.
then also y'all can hear it on here too. Well, not on here, but on Spotify, the audio version
Spotify,
of this.
Apple Music, YouTube,
iHeartRadio, YouTube,
Tidal,
Tidal,
all streaming platforms.
all streaming platforms, all major streaming platforms, because that's what we
Right,
doing here,
right.
major.
All major, nothing minor.
Nothing, nothing minor.
It's a fact.
Hey man, peace out.
Appreciate you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Shot Town.
Shout out to Chi-Town for sure.
Yes,
Shout out to
yes.
Jersey up in this motherfucker.
Love is love. Love is love.
Yep. Peace.
I appreciate you. Take care.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Do you?